Audio Jungle.
Welcome to City Channel 5, where we bring you the news you want. So today we're going to be talking to our city hero, Faye, who recently turned 17. She single-handedly beat a crime boss by herself. Faye, can you tell us a bit about yourself?
Well, it all started when I was about 11 years old. Me and my friend Christian were kidnapped by the crime boss Rufus, and he had force-fed us heme. My friend Christian didn't survive.
So Faye, can you tell us a bit about heme?
Well, heme is a powerful drug where if you overdose, you actually get a glimpse of heaven, they say. But I saw hell. It was not pretty.
Okay, so Faye, how do you feel like you've developed over the past months that we've been following you?
Well, when we start, wait, following me?
Maybe?
Well, a few months ago, I was so caught up on revenge against Rufus and his thugs for ruining my life. But then there was somebody who came into my life whose name is KL, and he taught me that there's more to life than just revenge, and that I should focus on the good things. And that's why Rufus is getting arrested instead of me killing him.
I see. Alright, thank you for joining us, Faye.
Yeah, thank you.
Just a side note, she's really creepy, but she's nice personality-wise. I don't really dig the red hair or the black clothing. She kind of reminds me of next we have Great Gazer, Faye's guardian.
Hello.
So tell us a bit about yourself.
Well, as you know, I'm Faye's caretaker. I found her on the streets about 6 years ago, where she had apparently overdosed from heme due to Rufus. I took her in when her mother disowned her because she didn't want any heme abusers in the family. And recently I've been training her in self-defense in case those drug dealers came back.
So Gazer, how have you developed through the months, and how has being with Faye changed that?
Well, over time I feel I've grown slightly more lenient with her, letting her go to parties and hanging out with friends when it was dark out.
Has she become like a daughter to you?
She has. A long time ago, my daughter was killed, along with my wife, and I've been alone for a long time, which might actually signify the reason I helped Faye in the first place. I figured that she would probably help me find the happiness that I needed after my family had died.
So Gazer, I know this sounds a little weird, but can you tell us a bit about your personality and physical appearance?
Well, I'm 6'2", and I like to think of myself as athletic. I'm a master of combat. I know most of the fighting styles of this world. I do really enjoy reading. I read lots of books near the fire at night. It's very soothing to me. And I'm very stern sometimes, especially with Faye when I'm trying to train her.
Alright, thank you.
Yeah.
Alright, so next we have Rufus. I actually think he's right around the corner. Rufus, can we have an interview?
Oh yeah, sure.
So Rufus, how has Faye's involvement in your life changed you? Do you feel like karma was a factor in your arrest?
Oh yeah, I feel karma was definitely involved. I was really scummy, forced feeding him to a young girl, and I just feel terrible about it.
So Rufus, I can see that you're in great physical shape, but I want to know a bit about your personality.
Well, I'm really nice on the inside. Most people that I get to know don't really get to see that. But I'm probably the smartest, bestest person on the street by far. There's zero comparison at all.
Alright, so I hear you're on arrest. Alright, I think we'll catch Rufus at a later time. Thank you. Alright, Faye, can you give us a quick plot summary of your book?
Yeah, quick plot summary. Okay. So basically, the story starts out with me wanting nothing more than revenge against Rufus and his thugs. But over time, I learned to adapt to the fact that there's more to life than meets the eye. And by the end of the book, I don't focus on revenge or anything to do with revenge. And yeah.
Cool. Alright, Faye, so I'm gonna ask you a few questions about the book. So, what is the setting of the book?
The setting of the book is in the street alleyways and the sewers of this big city that has a big gloomy atmosphere around it that can't seem to be lifted.
And who are the important characters of the book?
The important characters in the book are me, being the main character. There's Gazer, there's KL, Rufus, and Beth.
Alright, and what are some events that are important to understanding the plot?
Some events that are important would probably be every single time the certain chapter will go after one of Rufus's men, because usually something quite interesting happens every time I end up going after them.
We enjoyed the start of this book, but
The ending of this book was horrible.
And it lacked a certain amount of depth that made a real story good.
We do not recommend this book. It had no intriguing points except for the start, where we were introduced to Faye and your characters.
at the end, they went to heaven after taking the drug and enjoyed their life in heaven before having to be told to go back.
As a group, we thought it made no sense in terms of the plot.
And based on the logic that's been provided throughout the book so far, it wasn't explained how any of the endings could relate to the rest of the book.
So Faye, I've heard you've been making a book for the last 2 months.
That's right. It's called The Bodies We Wear.
So can you tell us a bit about the book?
Well, the book goes through mostly my life struggles, especially the 2 months where I took down Rufus and the rest was it.
So can you give us the elements that the book includes?
Well, one of the big major themes of the book is revenge and how me, being the main character, overcomes the thoughts of nothing but revenge with the help of some other people.
Just cut it and then we'll... So Faye, can you give us another example of a theme in your book?
Well, another big theme in our book is probably the need for friendship, because while I'm going through all the things I'm going through in the book, there are some certain people that are there for me and who help me out in their own individual ways, like Gazer, KL, and Beth.
Can you explain how they individually helped you?
As you know, Gazer was my caretaker for 6 years, and he's there for me overall, so I think that part might be self-explanatory, in a way. There's KL, who, we had a bit of a rough start. It was kind of weird. He kind of thought little of me, I guess, if I could say that. He seemed to kind of treat me more like a kid, but eventually we grew close together, and he started supporting me on things and even helped me take down some of Rufus's men. And Beth, what Beth did was just different. She just brought a light to my world just by being there. It doesn't matter what she did, what she said, what she was doing at the time. She was just there, and that's what helped me.
Alright, cool. Alright. So Faye, why would this be a good book choice for a grade 9 student to do for their independent novel study?
Well, I found 2 really big reasons. One of them being romance, because grade 9s are at that age where they're just kind of getting into the whole romance thing and what's what in the world, so I thought that would just be very fitting for someone of their mental age caliber and everything like that. The other thing is, throughout the beginning of the book, the main character is feeling very suicidal about things, and she's thinking of killing herself a lot. But the previously explained character, Beth, is her influence is what's inspiring Faye, I guess, to not kill herself and to just go on in life, find a career, find somebody to love, and just go on.
So you believe that it is a good choice for a novel study?
Yes,
Alright.
I do.
Faye, which students would like your book, and what are the personalities?
Well, I think that the people who I've aimed this book towards the most are people who are socially awkward and the ones who try to just get away from society, you know, because they have a serious case of anxiety or something.
Mm-hmm.
Overall, just people who like to keep to themselves and like to think of themselves as the only real people in the world.
I see.
I think not. I've interviewed Ethan, Arian, and Carter, and they've chosen this book for the independent study unit.